Hi, folks. If you were here for the previous stream in this series, you will notice that things look a little bit different than they did at the end of the last stream. That is because I made a mistake and worked on this build for about an hour, thinking I was streaming it when I had forgotten to click the button to start streaming. So I will show you what I did while I was offline. I will show you a little bit about what I've done. Last time, at the end of stream, I put these rainbow-colored lights up there, and we already had the rainbow petals laid out below. Well, now what I've done is I put dishes up there in all the colors of the rainbow, going in reverse order from the colors that were on the floor with the flower petals. And then we set up a cake, a wedding cake over here. So we have this rainbow colored wedding cake on a silver sparkly table with two little grooms up on top and rainbow colored pennant flags behind them. Have a couple of champagne glasses for them to toast, and plates and forks on this other table so that somebody can start cutting up the cake to serve it. And then for the tables themselves, we are doing just a white and silver centerpiece, very basic, but each table will have different color dishes. So this is our red table, and we are going to have all the colors of the rainbow, each on a different table. And then we have some fancy sparkly glasses on here too, and the silverware. And so yeah, that's what I've gotten done so far, and we will be continuing that. And hopefully I will not be making too many mistakes. I don't know if you've been here long enough to hear what I was saying, but I did some things off stream unintentionally. I thought I was streaming for the last hour, only I had not hit one of the buttons I needed to. I do have a wedding cake set up over here, a nice rainbow wedding cake, and then we've got the stack of plates, and they're all in all the colors of the rainbow. Each table is going to have a different color. So we've got red there. I guess I will go with maybe purple over here. And that's the glasses. Okay, yeah, the glasses I'm going with just the clear because they don't have all the colors I need. But the plates have all of the colors. So we will put the lily is the closest purple that we have. Yeah, I was frustrated about that, but like you said, it happens. So it's okay. I just the stuff I was doing now is the stuff I thought people might be most interested in seeing, with the decorations, the cake and everything. But I just went over it briefly, so if somebody comes in and they want to see some of what was missed, they can watch that little beginning part of stream where I kind of just showed all the stuff that I'd gotten done so far. Thank you. I really like the cake too. That cake was the only rainbow cake. There were some others that could have worked, but the toppings were separate from the cake, and so there were several different choices. I decided to go with the two grooms instead of the two brides because the bride dresses were really pretty, but they were also bald, and it looks fine on the grooms, but I felt like bald brides just didn't look like what I think of as a bride, even though, I mean, if a bride actually was bald, that would be fine to have a bald bride on the cake, but otherwise it just didn't seem quite right. And then we had various different things. We could have done a rainbow behind them instead of the rainbow colored pennants, and that was cute too. And there was also a rainbow that was not a traditional rainbow. It had just light blue, pink, and yellow, I think, or something, or white or something. But anyway, I know that that has meaning, but I wasn't 100% sure of the meaning of that particular color combination. So I just decided, but also I just decided not to go with the rainbows, because I just really like the little flags a lot. And I think those small sparkly tables work well to have the wedding cake on. They were too small to seat the guests, but they look just right as a fancy setting for the wedding cake. I have been struggling a bit with doing the placement of the dishes on these round tables, and related to that, it was a little bit of a struggle trying to get the chairs properly situated, because the things in this game like to snap to certain points. It makes it a little bit difficult when you have a round surface and you're trying to get things evenly spaced. Doesn't always allow you to really evenly space things. But I'm getting them well enough, I feel like. Now, whoever was, putting the silverware out on the tables might get a talking to for, not placing it quite as well as it could be. And of course, I'm dragging the fork around on the floor. That probably is not proper procedure either. But I think the end result, is going to be really cute. So yeah, I knew this was going to be a short stream before First got home, but since I cut off the first hour of it, it's going to be an even shorter stream, because I know he wants to do his Final Fantasy Friday. And I'm planning to try and do a little bit more hotel renovator sometime over the weekend, because I don't want to be leaving either of these games just suspended, and not come back and finish what I'm working on. But this wedding venue is definitely a large project that each step is very time consuming. So it's fun to do, but it takes a lot of time to place each individual piece of silverware, try and line them up correctly on all these different surfaces. And we still have the patio area to do as well. But we do have lights out there on the patio now, our rainbow colored lights, just like we have up behind the platform where the wedding party will be eating. There we lights are so bright that in some of these places it's hard to see anything. I want the lights to be bright enough that they excuse me, that they light up the room to see things, but yet I did get that. I need to do the stuff, but one of the things to do included two-factor authentication, I think it was, where I need to have a code from that's on my cell phone, and I didn't have my cell phone handy, so I just didn't do that yet. But I will do that this evening. Oops, got all the knives on that table. Now I need the spoons. I'm going with the smaller dessert spoons because some of the places barely had enough room for all the place settings, so I decided it would be easier to fit little dessert spoons than big tablespoons. And I'm not thinking that they would be having soup. We have these bowls, which are kind of big, but they are called salad bowls. And I'm using them and thinking, okay, that'll be for a salad. I mean, it looks like a larger salad than you would normally have with a meal, but that's fine. Oh, hey, honey. Yeah, they've been good boys in here. Oh, you know what? They have not had their dinner yet. Would you be willing to get that for them? I meant to get up and do that for them, and I forgot. Yeah, it's good for the protection. I have, like, it's not that I get annoyed by it, but like, I wish there were another way to do that or something, because I just really don't use my cell phone and I never have it handy, and lots of times it's not charged and stuff like that. But I do understand why they do it, and the reasons make sense. Oh, I didn't give a knife to this place. Okay, well, I'll put the spoon here and then I will get the knife. I like this flory set. I started off using the artsy silverware, but I definitely like the flory better. You can actually kind of see a design on it. The artsy were pretty plain looking. There we go. Okay, so now we have our purple table. And then I'm trying to decide if I want to do all of these in order. Oh, I need to do the glasses still. Where were the glasses? They're down. There, we're going to do this one. Barely see this glass with the brightness of that lamp. As I can't tell if it's actually that one's on the table. Okay, or no, I think some of these are not sitting on the table, they're dropping down, and actually, well, I can't tell if they're doing that on the other table or not. Hi, Fruity. We are working on our wedding venue again. I am really confused right now because I placed these glasses on the other table just fine, but for some reason, it does not want to place them here. But I also, the brightness of that light is kind of throwing me off, so I think I'm going to move it a little out of the way. Okay, these did set down. It's just so hard to see them when the bright light is shining. That's good to know. So Fruity and Tat, how are you guys doing today? I hope you are having a good day. Did I get it? There. Okay. Is that because I already have one there? Well, that's good to hear. Chilling on a Friday evening is a good thing to be doing. Yeah. Moose was in here barking up a storm about 4 o'clock. And it's because he was trying to tell me that they wanted dinner, and I made him wait for a little bit, and then I totally forgot that I was supposed to be feeding him dinner. So first went in and got that for them now. So they're being very quiet right now. They are probably busy eating. Oh, hi, Moose. Yes, Moose is coming in. Oh, they're both coming in here to say yes, they liked their dinner. And they come in and thank me, even though First was the one who actually got dinner for them. But I get the credit for it, even though I'm the one who forgot them. They're funny that way. Okay, so we have all the glasses and everything on that table now. Oh, I should put the light back above the table now. That's another thing that's hard to line up properly. That's one thing I will appreciate in the House Flipper 2 when it comes out, is that they are going to have grids to help you figure out the placement of things. Because trying to place these round tables and then to get the lights, you know, hanging centered above them, trying to get the cake centered on the table where it is, and then trying to get all the place settings on the tables in the right places is definitely tricky. Okay, let's find our plates again. Okay, it was the Denary ones. And I will move to blue now, I guess. And I'm probably going to need to walk around each place setting to make sure I get these in the right places, because if I try and stand in one spot and put them where I think it looks right, I end up finding that when I walk over, that they are not actually lined up correctly. Okay, so up. One of those plates is hanging off the table. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rearrange those a bit. Oops. Can't have plates hanging off the edge of the table. So now we will try and place the bowls on top of them. I like that these dishes did have all the colors of the rainbow in this dish set. It was very hard to find things that would have all of those color options. A lot of the things only would come in a few colors, but this set of dishes came in all the colors of the rainbow and a few more besides. I may have just pulled that off the edge of the table again, but that's gonna have to do. Now on to the silverware. Is that this way? Yes. Way up here. Okay. So we will start with the fork. Of course, I have to change the direction these things are facing with every place setting. And none of them want to really sit very nicely right where they should be. But at least I am able to find a way to get them placed on the table. So, okay, that one's gonna have to go kind of far forward, I guess. Setting's probably going to need to move over a little bit. As I drag the fork across the floor in between every place setting. Okay. Let me adjust those few dishes that not quite right. There. Seems like it's a little more even there. And then right on the opposite side as well. I think I need to adjust this a little bit. I think that one's okay. I'm gonna scoop this chair just a little bit. Just a little bit. Let's see. Is this chair placed as well as it can be? That's pretty good. Sure these chairs are as evenly around the table as I can get them. Okay. Now we will do the knives. good. So even though I did a lot of stuff when I thought I was streaming and I wasn't, there's still lots left for me to do on stream here, because it is going to take a while to get all these tables set. This again. That just does not work right with the knife. Let's see if we can move the fork over a little bit. Yeah, that'll work. And then put the bowl back. And now let's get knives around the rest of the table. There we go. And that is all the knives. So now we'll put spoons around here. All the way around the table. Okay, that's the last spoon. I will put the glasses on here, and then we will be done with half of the tables in here. Oh, there it is. These show up better here. I'm not sure why the light doesn't seem as bright on this table as it did on the last one, but that does make it easier to get the glasses set out. Oh, I forgot to do the centerpiece on this table. I need to go put that on. Okay, it was this romantic table centerpiece version 2. the one that's all white or white and silver. I'm not completely sure about that, but either way, I think that looks nice. I'll just put these on all the rest of the tables while I'm at it. Decided to go with a fairly plain centerpiece, just like the tables and chairs are also, you know, all done in just white, or the chairs have some silver on them. But with the colored dishes on all the tables, I think that that works well. Makes a good sort of backdrop for all the colorful dishes. So now we will go back into the regular accessories, kitchen, and down to find the plates that we need. It's the Denary plates are the ones that have all the colors I need. So I just did blue, so now I'm going to do green. Try and fix some of these chairs as well, because I didn't really do as good a job as I could on getting the chairs centered around the table. To straighten out this a little bit. Scoot this plate over there. Okay. The plates still are not all arranged exactly the way I would like them, but I think that's probably about as close as I can get. Depends on what angle you're looking at it from as to whether the plates appear to be where they should, or whether they appear like they're just hanging all the way off the table. That one definitely needs to come over this way some. And that one, also put that there maybe. Okay, now the bowls. And again, dark green. Everything is so difficult to center properly around the table, except for the bowls. And because they go on top of the plates, that makes them relatively easy to put out. Okay, I think this needs to come over a little bit more. Right there. Okay, and now forks for this table. Actually, maybe while I'm doing this, maybe I will just go ahead and put the rest of the plates and bowls out, and then I will go do the forks of all the tables, one after another. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna that. We'll come over here and start placing yellow dishes on this table. Hi, Moose. Yes, you're a good boy. Why is that? Okay, I'm not sure why that was red in some places, but... I'm definitely gonna have to go rearrange these plates. And probably the chairs as well. But while I'm still on the plates, I will come and put some plates over on this table. Got the yellow, so now we're gonna go to orange. That's too close to the centerpiece or something. Okay, fine. Yeah, I'm probably gonna need to move that centerpiece because I think it's probably not really centered. And that's why it was getting in the way of putting the plate where I needed to. There we go. Okay, so let's get these chairs lined up a little better. Right there. This one should be straight. And yeah, move that plate over a little bit then. Okay, I'll just move this over slightly. This one needs to, I need to straighten that up just a little. There we go. And that plate seems to be in the right place. What about this? The angled ones are always the challenging ones to place. To be straight like it should be. Just move the plate over slightly. Is this one at the right angle and centered directly between the other two chairs? Okay, right like that. That should be good. Lined up a little bit better. Back to this one. I think that's lined up properly. Get the plate over slightly. Okay. Now I will go to the bowls. We will start putting out the orange bowls. This really does look like such a fun wedding with all the bright colors. And the lights and everything. Got a combination of elegant and brightly colored fun going on here. The yellow solid bowls. And actually, before I do that, let's line up all the chairs and plates the way they should be. thought I got enough bowls, but I need to get one more. I think this one right here, this needs to come over just a little. There. That looks better. Okay, and now where were we on the silverware? I think I need to do all 3 of these tables now. So we'll start with the forks. Can you find the right set again? Okay, here we go. You have to actually walk around the table to place each thing, because otherwise you don't know if you are getting the place settings lined up correctly. I think I'm up on the chairs again. Well, it's a little bit easier to see what I'm doing that way. No. It's kind of like just part way up, I guess. Come around here, drag the fork all over the floor. Make sure I get plenty of dirt and stuff on it before I go put it on the table for the guests. Let's move these over. I thought I had that even, but does not seem to be. Okay, I'll get more forks. I think maybe I could just dump all this silverware in a pile somewhere and let the guests come and get their own. Not really, because I want it to look nice. Over just a little bit. That's better. And then one more fork, and we will be done with the forks. There. Okay, on to the knives. Looks like these tables were set by somebody who doesn't have a very good sense of spatial like where things are in space in relation to each other. It definitely, okay, got the knives there. I need to do the knives on the other table still. Okay, now we will put these on the green table. Once we finish that, all we have left is the spoons and the glasses. seem to get that. Oh, I guess that'll work. It's sticking off the table a little bit, but I can line it up. Maybe I'll go back and move things around there in a minute. Trying to see if I can line that up better. Okay, so this is what we have so far. I think it's looking pretty rainbowy. We've got the rainbow lights up there, and we have the table for the wedding party up at the front with their rainbow colored things. We have the cake here and the cake plates and all that, and then all the tables, each with dishes in a different color of the rainbow. And I think that looks pretty nice. And we're gonna stop here for now. We still need to put glasses on 3 of the tables, and we will work on some things out on the patio area, but we're getting a lot done. Thank you guys for coming by once I got to where I was actually streaming. So it was nice to have you here, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.